Hi everyone. Today I wanted to share something with you that I think makes me uniquely me, but that I'm also quasi embarrassed to share, to tell people about. And because I'm all about uncovering your authentic self and really owning who you are and not conforming to societal pressures or trying to press yourself to be something that you're not, I decided that this was a little bit of work, self-work that I need to do on me and to share with you what makes me uniquely me. And here it is. I love to collect rocks. When I go out for a walk and I'm in some kind of nature place, I pick up rocks. One, I like to just have a token of that walk, of that day, and bring it back home. That's one thing. The other thing is my brain, this is how it works. I talk to the rocks. Can't believe I'm telling you this. I talk to the rocks and I'm like, well, what's your story? Look at this thing. This one has fossils in it. You see that? This one's actually from a beach in Greece. I don't only pick, beach ones, just anything. Ones that are kind of rough around the edges. Look at that, little sparkly granite white ones. I don't know, all sorts of shapes and sizes. And I sit and I ponder. And I'm like, were you at the bottom of the ocean floor? Were you part of a big mountain? How long did these little sea critters have to sit in this bottom of the sea before all these layers and layers and layers sort of encapsulated it in time? So I'm in awe of the history, and I also feel a certain reverence for something that I think we take for granted, right? We walk past all these earth stones, and I want to acknowledge the little rocks and stones and say, hey, I know everybody walked past you today, but I noticed you, and I know you have a big story, and I wish you could tell me. The other thing that I do think is about my rocks, oh, by the way, I also pick up way many other things like branches and sticks and leaves and feathers and buds and pine cones, just anything you can imagine from nature. And I just contemplate and have dialogue and observe it in detail. But the other thing I think of are with things like these, rocks that have been collected, this for example from Lake Ontario. Here's another flat one, but bigger. See, it's like a little pancake. But they all sort of turn into this flattened, smooth shape because of the surf and all the erosive forces of one rock, the friction, one rock rubbing against another, the water wearing it down. And I just think it's like us humans, where erosive forces in our lives and friction in our lives do wear us down, and we don't like it. And probably this rock that was a mountain doesn't like being made so small, but it does make it smoother and soft and beautiful and smooth around the edges. And I think the same thing is true for us humans. Every painful experience or we go through makes us a bit more patient, compassionate, and put ourselves in another person's shoes a bit more. We do become a bit softer. So I like that as well. And then I also think, again, I'm anthropomorphizing, making the mountain think like a human, but this little, the grains of sand was mountain and rock that's just been worn away so long that it becomes a teeny, teeny, tiny granule. And I'm like, maybe the granule's thinking, I used to be biggest mountain, look at me now, this little thing. And I'm like, but no, but it's still such a beautiful You know, the beach is a beautiful thing. Look at what it's now a part of and how many granules of sand it takes to be a part of a beach. And that this will continue to, you know, reshape itself. You know, it may become part of another new rock. So, all of that to say, this makes me uniquely me. This is very Calliope-ish, and I think it's time I stop being ashamed of it. So I'm coming out of my comfort zone and sharing it with you, because I do believe that the only way to really live up to your potential, to experience joy, freedom, and sort of live the ultimate life you're meant to live, is by really being yourself and letting yourself shine, whatever that looks like, even if it doesn't look important to other people, or if it looks atypical or odd. So if you did like my little video and my, you know, willingness to be vulnerable and honest and share this with you, do give me a little thumbs up. It'll make me feel better. If you do like this kind of a video, feel free to subscribe. You can get more Calliopeisms and more of my thoughts. And if you don't like it, by all means, leave a comment, but be gentle. Be gentle with me. This still is a little, you know, uncomfortable to share. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.